But this show is therapeutic for me. As you know, we pride ourselves in showing up every day and giving the people what they want. And I just want to wish my mother great health. That's all I want for my birthday.
Well, your nephew Troy said that your mother, Jeannie Rose, is feeling strong today. And we want that as well. And you know what? It was nice of the Pistons to give you a gift as well, because last night the Pistons were taking on what many consider the NBA championship favorite Los Angeles Lakers. And what did the Pistons do last night for your birthday, Jalen Rose?
All I know is I said, hey, Ma, the Pistons playing the Lakers tonight. She's like, they got LeBron James. That's all she said. But shout to the Pistons, because that's a big-time victory, Jacoby. Mm-hmm. And Wayne Ellington, for those that don't know, is leading the league in three-point percentage. Blake Griffin scored over 20 points for the first time in a really long time. Plumlee had a double-double, and Rose had double-figure points. Held LeBron James to 2 points in the second half. Of course, they were playing without Anthony Davis, but it was a big-time win by my hometown squad.
It's so fun to watch the evolution of an NBA player, because Blake Griffin was so popular for his lob catching, his dunks, and athleticism, and now he's just like an old veteran out there. He shot 10 threes last night. He's always looking to pass instead of shoot, but it was an impressive win from the Lakers. But you also noticed something that the Lakers were doing without AD that you found interesting, and involves a gentleman by the name of Kyle Kuzma. What was that, Mr. Rose?
Yes, as somebody that's a veteran in the league, and I follow real closely, clearly, and been traded a couple of times, when a player returns home, you want the guys on the team to give them their 2 tickets so they don't have to buy more for their family and friends. You want to feed them the ball so they look good in front of their hometown friends to get a chance to watch the TV on local cable. But it also seemed like they were going to him almost like they were shopping him, like they were almost feeding him an opportunity. And so I'm not saying that the Lakers are looking to move Kyle Kuzma. I am saying that I've been featured before I got traded. And while I was watching the game, because, that's my nephew. So I'm like, okay, they're giving him the ball. They really giving him the ball. And I'm like, they giving him the ball.
Again?
Like, hold on, they shot. Yeah, exactly.
Caught another play for Kyle Kuzma?
So it was good to see him ball. But that did stand out to me.
Absolutely. There was another significant game in the Western Conference last night, and that was between the Portland Trailblazers and the Houston Rockets. And the Rockets have now won 4 straight games. Certainly better off than their trade partner, the Washington Wizards. But what do you feel about this Rockets team? Are they a playoff team? Could they challenge in the first round? What do you think of their 4-game win streak?
I feel like the Rockets have done a fantastic job of reinventing itself. Think about the last time you've seen a playoff team in the offseason trade let go of one of the top general managers, one of the top coaches, and an MVP candidate, but still play good basketball while also planning for the future with the multiple draft picks they have coming. And Victor Oladipo is in the final year of his contract. And when he's healthy, he's an all-star. So is John Wall. They're in the same backcourt. Boogie Cousins. It didn't necessarily work out for him with Golden State or the Lakers. He playing for his basketball life. And last but not least,
who's that?
It breaks my heart to watch Christian Wood play basketball for another team that's not in Detroit.
I know. We knew it.
Last year, I remember calling Jacoby. Jacoby and I talking on the phone last March, April. And he like, these trash Pistons, and we like, but Christian Wood can ball. Yes, y'all got something in him. At least he can ball. And then in the offseason, we lose him. But I'm happy for him, as you know. I'm really happy for him. And when he was in Detroit, I called him the discount Anthony Davis. And 3 years, $40 million is actually that for him. Because he's going to get a mega deal in 3-2-1.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations, Christian Wood. You got your way out of Detroit. And we have a Super Bowl coming up in Well, the Suns have been struggling lately, but they beat the Warriors last night. Keep it moving or hit the brakes.
Hit the brakes on this.
The Suns beat the Warriors, and a gentleman by the name of Kelly Oubre Jr. had himself a tough night, 1 for 11 from the field. What do you think about the Suns and Oubre playing poorly?
I mean, the young wings for the Suns, I love them. I love them. I love Johnson, and I love the kid from Villanova. I love both of them. They're terrific wings, and Ayton down low. Chris Paul is going to continue to teach those guys and make them better. And if and when Devin Booker is healthy, the Suns are a team that's going to be a threat to knock off somebody in the playoffs. But I want to talk about the Warriors and 2 players. First, Steph Curry. Do you know that was the 3rd time that he's outscored the other 4 starters in a basketball game this year? Did you know that?
Wow.
Steph Curry alone, 3 times this year, has outscored the other 4 human beings that got played to start the basketball game that night. You know the only other person that's happened to this year? You know the answer. Tell me. You know the answer. Well, Bradley Beal. That's the only other person that's happened to this year. Now, let me tell you guys something about Kelly Oubre. This is a teaching moment for everybody. One of my guys, I remember standing on the table for Meek Mill when people was dissing him. Right now, I'm going to stand on the table for Kelly Oubre, and I'm going to teach everybody something. This is why he isn't performing well with the Golden State Warriors. That style don't fit his game. They play a little too fast offensively. They like to do constant motion, run and cut like your hair on fire, because Steph is the best player to do that. One of Steph's best attributes is to pass and relocate. The pass and get screened away. So now you got all perimeter players having to play at that breakneck speed. And Kelly Oubre is not a breakneck speed offensive player. So mark my words, he's going to go somewhere else. He's going to play a lot better, and people are going to rewind this tape. It's all because the tempo that the Golden State Warriors play with. He didn't forget how to play basketball.
Jalen, do you remember my brief love affair with the robot Sophia? I've got an update on her status.
Hit the brakes.
Hit the brakes. Well, you know, me and Sophia went back and forth a little bit, and she ultimately ghosted me. But now we just learned that there'll be mass production of Sophia-like robots moving forward, increasing my chances of landing Sophia in a romantic relationship. Jalen, what do you think about the mass production of these humanoid robots?
All I know is you better get on Joey Jacoby bandwagon, because I heard she executive producing Wendy Williams' documentary that's coming on this weekend. So you need to
10 o'clock on Lifetime.
allow Sophia you need to allow Sophia to be a part of your dreams and focus on your reality.
I have no idea what my wife is doing with me. She directed a documentary on Wendy Williams that airs at 10 o'clock on Saturday on Lifetime. Jalen, as we continue, people that just want to give you love on your birthday episode, we have some words from your former basketball teammate, my former Celebrity Family Feud teammate, Jimmy King.
I saw Sir Jinx bailing. Then I hit a left for Ruth Ellen. What up, Lo? What up, my brother? Happy birthday, Sir Jinx. J
Love you,
Rose,
family.
Jimmy Jam. Yo, Fab Five brother. Yo, Blood brother. Yo, Back Court brother. Yo, we ain't gonna say that. But happy birthday. I love you. Enjoy one of the hardest working